Hey everybody, speed running Village today. Yes, I'm doing it on standard because I want to. Excuse me. I'm not a professional speedrunner, so don't laugh when I make mistakes. But I've played this game so much that
We gave, but more you took, she snarled.
I just wanted to try to speedrun it.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Also, I'm playing on standard because I normally play games on normal or standard difficulty.
You're there.
I feel like
I said to your mom, that book's too scary for you.
like I am retired or a veteran when it comes to video games.
Almost there, honey.
What I mean by that is I've played lots of games on super hard difficulties in the past when I was younger, so I have earned this. Like, what's it called? Devil May Cry 4, I beat on Hell in Hell difficulty, where you die in one hit, but all the enemies are super tough. And I've beat, The Adventure of Link for the NES. Not a lot of people have done that. I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying I've done my share of, like, super difficult stuff. Beat Jordan on Expert on Guitar Hero 2 using the Guitar Hero 2 engine. I used to play all the Hitman games and get, like, the best rating on the missions and stuff. Anyway, again, I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying I did beat RE7 on Madhouse difficulty, so that's an accomplishment. Yeah, the only games I normally play on, like, really hard difficulty, like nowadays, are Guitar Hero games, because I'm not trying to brag again, but they're just boring on anything less than Expert. Anyway, I no-lifed this game. I didn't even realize it was out already. I knew they were coming out with a new one. But about a week ago, I turned on my PS4 and it was all over the shop. Ooh, Resident Evil Village. And I was like, oh, well, I gotta get that. Don't get startled. There's a crow that's gonna start freaking out in a second. Right there. Anyways, so I got it. And I had a few days off of work the day I got it, so I just no-lifed it for like 3 days straight. I beat the game, like, I don't know, 5 times, I think, in 3 days. So I just decided I'm gonna speedrun it. And like I said, not professionally. I don't normally do this, so I'm just doing it for fun. Anyone that wants to watch can watch. I'm also skipping cutscenes because 2 reasons. I've seen them enough times that I don't need to see them ever again. And the second reason is the story makes, like, no sense to me. I mean, like, it just, I don't know. There's too many things that are, like, just that just don't make a lot of sense. They, like, I don't want to give away spoilers here in case you haven't played it, but the main enemy, I'll try to say this without giving anything away, the main enemy of the game like when you hear her, like her background and her story.
What did all this?
She comes in contact with something that just seems to be like a plot device. Like, it does whatever you need it to do for plot reasons, but in the context of things, it doesn't make sense. And I understand that, like, this is Resident Evil, and, you know, there's superhuman things going on here, but it still doesn't even
Hell am I?
make sense. And I'm not ripping on the game, it's a good game, but the story is just, like, ridiculous. I have to check something. Okay. So we're gonna go in this house. Also, I have unlocked unlimited ammos for a bunch of the weapons, so don't be surprised when you're like, hey, you're cheating. Well, I mean, I'm not really cheating. I unlocked it after I beat the game. After you finish the game, there's challenges. And you can complete challenges to get challenge points, and then you can spend the challenge points to unlock stuff like extra weapons or unlimited ammo for like any weapon in the game. But you have to do it individually. Like, you can't just do a general unlimited ammo. Here's another jump scare. This game is full of jump scares. Ready? There you go.
Friendly. Friendly.
Anyway. Yeah, so I unlocked unlimited ammo for, like, most of the weapons in the game.
What the hell?
So anyway. Bolt cutters. It's funny, I saw these. I was like, oh, these are just like the bolt cutters from 7. And this is the only time you use them in the entire game, which I thought was kind of weird. Anyway. Yeah, I was saying this game is like full of jump scares, and when I first played it my first time through, see what I mean? When I played it my first time through, I was like, this game isn't actually that scary. It's just kind of full of jump scares, which I think is kind of a cheap way to be scary, you know? A lot of scary movies nowadays.
Is it over?
Yeah, Ethan lost part of his finger in a recent cutscene that I skipped. Anyway, so many movies nowadays, like scary movies, like aren't scary. They're just full of jump scares. And I'm like, that doesn't, you know... Well, I'm a great shot. Anyway.
Damn it.
Like older scary movies, like The Shining and, you know, even, you know, like Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff, those are written to be really creepy. And a lot of, you know, recent scary, quote-unquote scary movies aren't really creepy, they're just full of jump scares, and I'm like, that's cheating. I mean, it's not cheating, it's just a poor excuse for being scary, you know?
There's no end to them.
So at this part of the game, you're supposed to get, like, overwhelmed with these guys, and then there's eventually a cutscene that brings you to the next part of the game. But they don't, obviously, if you have unlimited ammo, and a magnum, you have a pretty good chance against these dudes. Which, when I was playing this recently, I was like, wait, how? Oh, one got through. Well, now you get blowed up. Anyway, I'm like, how are they gonna show one of them, like, you know, how are they gonna overwhelm me when I can just take them out? But what happens is you get an arrow to the knee, which is kind of funny. I don't know if they did that on purpose. So yeah, there's this big dude. I'm gonna shoot him in the dick. That's his weak point. No, not really, but... I'm gonna grab... He leaves behind either a whole bunch of money or an item you can sell for a lot of money. So I'd say normally by this point, the cutscene would have happened. Maybe I should have just let them attack me, since I'm speedrunning this, but I don't like to sit and take all the damage. You know, it's like one of those things, I'm like, I have all this unlimited ammo, all this artillery. I don't want to just sit there like a punk and let these dudes kill me. There we go. Arrow to the knee. So anyway, I was almost halfway through the game, and I was just thinking to myself, this game isn't that scary. It's just jump scares. And then I got to a part of the game that is genuinely super scary. And I was like, holy crap. I changed my mind about this game not being creepy. That one part of the game alone makes up for, you know, anything else, like all the jump scares and stuff. You'll see it when we get there, but holy crap, it's not... It's nightmare fuel. Are we doing this? Because if not, I'm just gonna go on with the game.
Close the door.
Alright, so you have to go in here, and I think her dad got, like, bit or something, so you have to try to help them out. So you climb over that, and then open this door. Unlock this, and then there's a cutscene where they come in, and you all go into this person's house.
Hello?
Louisa, I think her name is. Anyway, yeah, there's a super creepy part later on in the game that's... I'm like, right, never mind. I changed my mind. And yeah, the story of this game is just... Some people said it was good. I don't know. It felt too contrived. Come on.
Come inside.
No, you can't technically do anything at that point. I mean, you can shoot him, but it doesn't stop him, so you just may as well stand there and not waste your ammo. So, oh yeah, go in this drawer, grab the truck key, and then you have to examine... What am I doing? examine that to get the screwdriver.
Damn, the fire's moving fast. Don't worry. And try not to breathe in the smoke.
So you try to get out, but
I
the
know.
truck kind of gets stuck.
Thank you, Ethan. Kind.
So then go up here. And stuff happens.
I just don't get it.
Anyway, so like, I can't think of a good example, but like, okay, Empire Strikes Back, with the whole reveal about Darth Vader being Luke's father. You know, that was good writing because at that time, like, no one, like, really thought about it. I mean, you wouldn't have just assumed that from what you got from the movie, but then when they reveal that, like, it all adds up, you know, with the context that you've been given about each character. It's like, yeah, he totally could be his father. In fact, you know, in some ways that kind of makes perfect sense. Shut up with you and your death. But, you know, like, it was a great bit of writing in the story. I mean, it's so iconic, obviously, but...
Guess this leads to the castle.
But, you know, it's like, wait a minute, the bad guy is the good guy's father, and... in this game, I feel like they had moments that they wanted to be like that, like, oh my gosh,
Nothing but blood.
you know, this is totally a mind F, but they were just doing, like, they weren't thinking about, does it make any kind of sense in relation to the rest of the story, and to me it feels like it doesn't.
Well, well.
Well, well.
The man is of no real use to anyone else.
For some reason you can't skip cutscenes if the screen is dark. I'm not kidding.
Furthermore, I can assure you, if you enjoy
Once it, like, gets light, you can
Jesus
skip
Christ!
it.
That's right. Run for your life.
Every time I see that part, and Ethan says that, it just reminds me of the rabbit from Holy Grail.
Very nice, Ethan.
Oh no, didn't I kill you? Maybe it's a different one.
Shit!
Anyway,
My word. You truly are as strong as they say.
also the enemies in this game,
You didn't think I'd let you get away.
the enemies in this game. Just shut up, Heisenberg, I'm talking.
Blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, the heck was I saying? Oh, the enemies in this game, when you kill them, they drop,
Those freaks have rose.
crystallized, like, remains of themselves. And very often when you kill an enemy, you can pick up an item called a crystal skull, or other things. Every time I see that in this game, I think Crystal Duck. If you're a Friends fan, you'll know Crystal Duck. So anyway, I figured this should be about 3 hours. I've beaten the game in under 3 hours, and my PS4 only records an hour at a time, so I figure 3-hour-long videos ought to be enough to finish this game. So apparently online, there's a lot of fans that like the Duke, which is this guy. He's like your shop, basically, like the merchant in 4. This game took a lot of inspiration from 4, which I get it, because 4 is probably the best one, by far. But,
Could Rose be here?
but I don't know why fans like the Duke so much. He's just like the Merchant, but he's just this big fat guy. Which, I'm not, like, saying, you know, there's a problem with him being fat. I just don't see why he's, like, so much cool. The Merchant was so, like, mysterious and... I don't know. This part I can't skip, so I apologize. It's kind of painful looking. And I'm sorry, but I don't think... Even if you had a hook through your hand, I don't think it could support the weight of your own body. Like, I don't think you'd have to do much to... Why didn't he call them a bunch of crazy bitches? I mean, technically they're like vampires more than they are like witches, so... I don't know, whatever. Alright, I have to go get this little cup. There's a little glass over here, right there. You can sell it for a lot of money. Alright, I want the chlorophyll. I'll still do this in under 3 hours. So yeah, if you want to argue with me about the story of this game, come at me, bro, on my comments. I don't care, I'll argue with you. If you want a summary for the events of this game and how much they make sense, just look up Chewbacca Defense. South Park Chewbacca Defense. That's pretty much this game. That will kind of explain how much this game makes sense storyline-wise. To me, anyway. Maybe I'm dumb.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch. Taking a live, dead...
I like how she's like, let me just do this. Yeah, like someone's just gonna turn around and go, oh, okay. I mean, sure, if you want to. All you had to do was ask. You think it would be a pain having to duck to get through every door in your house? That would be hard on your back, you would think. But whatever. So you gotta light the... Normally you can do that with your knife and save ammo. Takes a little longer to do with your knife, but... I'm trying to do this quickly, plus I have unlimited ammo, so I don't care. Oh geez, went the wrong way. Crystal duck. Anyway, so kill them dudes.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Run away!
Your tonight's
I turned around. I don't know why that was taking so long.
Where are you going, little one?
So anyway... Are you kidding me? Dumb beaver. She actually got a hit on me. That is unacceptable. Oh yeah, I need the courtyard key. Oh, son of a gun. My bad. I need this bottle of wine. Or wine, quote unquote. Alright, so now go up here and we'll put the wine in this little thingy, which will open up this, give us the courtyard key. So now we just want to go back down.
Shall I give you the tour?
No, you shan't. That's weird, I was hitting X and it was like, no. Oops. So now you want to go out this way. And then you see big old tall Chica. We're basically gonna follow her.
What have you done to my daughter?
I killed her, Gilbert. So on this part, you want to rotate all of these statues once from the direction they were facing. They can only face two directions. So you want to move them all once, except the guy on the horse. Leave him where he's at. The rest of these, just, if they're facing left, turn them right. If they're facing right, turn them left. And you want to do it to those three. And leave him how he is. Man, why do I keep turning left when I need to go right, and vice versa?
What the hell?
It's called blood, Ethan. I'm assuming that's blood. So you want to be careful because these dudes pop up right there. I don't think I killed. Oh yeah, I did kill him. Oh. Where are you going, dude? You don't want to fight? Alright, I'm cool with that. Out of my way, bitch. Okay. Alright, so now we want to go in here and grab the Dimitrescu key? I don't know. Oh hey, how's it going?
Go ahead, do your worst.
Do your worst. So this part can kind of suck. Because Ethan... Spoilers... Ethan loses his hand.
You will learn what it means to insult House Dunkrask.
Oh, whoops. Don't tase me, bro. Oh, whoa. So you basically have to run around and avoid her. She will cut open these metal, like, bars as she chases you, so technically she'll kind of open... There, see? And she'll cut open that one there, which actually will give you a shortcut out. So once she cuts that open, just run back, go all the way around, and then go through that area that she had cut open. Run down these stairs, use her key in this door, and then grab this mask, and that will basically end that section. And then there's a little cutscene of Ethan putting his hand back together. Now my PS4 will auto stop recording after an hour, so I hope I can let you know when it's gonna end. But if this video just abruptly ends, just because I forgot and it's been an hour,
Man, screw this castle.
and I will try to pick up right where I had left off. Out of my way, bitch. Alright, so now we want to go up these stairs. And we can't go that way yet. So we're gonna go this way. Shoot that guy in the dick. Now he's gonna play the piano. Nope. There we go. As you can see, you don't have to get this exactly right. If you happen to miss a note, it's still... You don't have to, like, start from the beginning and do it perfectly all the way through. You can technically just plunk your way through until you get all the notes, but... if you can read music, that part's pretty easy. Even if you can't read music, that part's pretty easy. So now... Oh, you dumb beaver.
Wait long. Is that all?
Yes, it is. And I bid you good day. Hurry up, door. So if you go in here, there's the second. Shoot you in the ass. That's her weak point, giggity giggity. Nope, you can't attack me, because you did.
I'm sick of bugs.
I'm sorry, but that's a terrible one-liner. That always bothers me. I'm sick of bugs. Like, it just sounds so... You know what it reminds me of? I'm sick of bugs. They're coarse and rough, and they get everywhere. Okay, Anakin. Whoops, I missed it. So this one you have to shoot 5 bells. There's a bell here. There's one that I just hit down there. Oh, it's right. Yeah, you can see it. There's a flame above it once you shoot it. So there's one right there. There's one up here. Let's see, is that 5? Oh no, there's one there. One there, that's 2. There's 3 right there. There's 4 right there. And there's 5 right there. Now once you get all 5... Who programs this stuff in? You know, who makes a house like this? Honey, I gotta go up and reshingle the roof. Can you get out my gun so I can shoot all the bells? Ooh, look, sack of cash. Alright, so go up here. And there's these flying dudes. They can be kind of annoying. Look out, there's one right there. And then another one's gonna jump out at you too, right there. Now, I think if you just run straight through this part, you should be able to avoid them. You can kill them if you want, but... I am actually gonna get my rocket launcher out, though, because they all catch up to me after I zip line down here. It always happens. So grab this mask, and now we're just gonna start. So pro tip, if you are speedrunning this game, don't do it like me. No, I'm just kidding. If you run at a ladder from the top of the ladder, most ladders in the game, you'll just jump down instead of actually turning around and descending the ladder normally. Ethan will just jump, which is kind of nice. Alrighty dighty dippity doo. What is it that I can do for you? Alright, now you wanna...
Stupid man thing! You won't live long!
Oh shit, I didn't unlock that. If you, normally you can unlock that from the other side. I forgot to do that, which is fine. I'm not sweating it. Yeah, you can unlock it from here. Whoops. I screwed that part up, that's okay. We didn't take that much damage. So, now... I think I forgot to grab the map. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I remember where to go. Yep. Alright, how many masks do I have? Is that all 4 of them? Mask? Yeah, that's all 4 of them. Okay, perfect. The only problem is when you grab that mask, a door closes behind you, because you have to have a mask on the statue for the door to be open. Me what? Were you saying something? I don't think I am, though. So you have to bust open that wall with an explosion. But there's pipe bombs right here, so grab a pipe bomb and just blow the wall open, and then you can shoot her. They all have to be exposed to the cold to be vulnerable, so... in case you were wondering. So now you have to take this mounted animal skull and examine it and turn it around and hit Z button, and that will unmount it, and then put the animal skull
I should
there,
be able to get out with these.
and that opens up the little cage, because when you remove the mask, there's a little cage. For some reason, she's always there at that part. When you get that last mask, well, that's the last one I always get. You can get them in almost any order, I think, but almost any order. But for some reason, I always get that one last, and and that's another thing, is sometimes she sees me, and sometimes she doesn't see me.
Playing games?
Oh, come on. That was cheating. If you damage her, and you stun her, if you deal enough damage to her, and I clearly should have damaged her enough that she... No, that's not the Mask of Rage. Pleasure? Yeah. Now, if she gets too close to you down here, this is kind of a safe room. It's your save room / shop. So, if she's out there clomping around, you can always run down to this room. And I think it's unlocked right from the beginning, so if you're ever running around the castle and she's chasing you and you can't get her to leave you alone, come into this room. Oh, for the love. Gonna hide down here. For some reason, this takes forever to unlock. Again, quite the contraption. Honey, I need to run over to the... whatever this is, part of the castle. Looks like it was a church at some point. I need to run over to the worship area. Can you put all the masks on the statues, please? Who took the Mask of Rage? It's a shame you can't use that knife.
Matches your inside. Son of a bitch.
You'll die a painful death.
So here's the boss fight. Where you at? Well, thank you. Shoot you right up the ass.
Just give up. You're trying to run off. Not enough blood.
So once you damage her enough, there'll be this cutscene. And then you'll get thrown into this tower. And then you just want to run up to the top of the tower. And she'll fly around. She'll fly around in a circle for a minute, monologuing, and then she'll crash through the ceiling, and then she apparently predicts her own death because she clearly said time to die.
You're the one who's cursed.
I guess she knew the end was coming. So now you get this flask. Spoilers? Can I just spoilers? Okay, I'm just gonna spoilers everyone right now.
Looks like I'm getting out of this place.
So you get that flask, which contains Rose's head. Which you might be like, wait, what? So your daughter's dead? No, because remember what I said? Chewbacca defense? This game does not make sense. Chewbacca is a 6-foot-tall Wookiee who lives on the planet Kashyyyk. Why would he want to be on Endor with a bunch of Ewoks? It does not make sense. So I've been watching some videos online. Hello, key items. What are you doing? What are we at? 43 minutes. Alright. I should probably save it pretty quick here. I'll give it another 15 minutes. I've been watching videos online of, like, Resident Evil Village story explained, and it kinda helped a little bit, but there's still a lot of things that don't make sense that none of those videos explained.
Is this?
So, like, in the... at the end of the game, you find out that, like, there's this thing in this village, or at least I should say in a nearby cave, called the Metamycete, and it's like this big, looks like a heart, and it's apparently like the source of all the, like the mold from like the 7th game.
There you are.
It has the
I had a feeling.
same, it has the same DNA. You know what, I might, well, I'm gonna save it now just in case. We're gonna save it on number 1. So if my video ends, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to... Oh, that's not the right key. Oh, wait. Derp, I'm going the wrong way. So we have to get to the house with the red chimney. I'll try to do that, and then maybe I'll quit. So the house with the red chimney is right there, and it seems easy because it's right there, but getting to it's actually kind of a pain. You have to go up through here. Anyway, so yeah, go into this house. So there's this thing called the Metamycete, and it's like this big thing that's, yeah, the same, like, DNA or whatever of the mold from Resident Evil 7, like it came from this village. And apparently the bad guy in this game, Miranda, was this woman who, like, lost her daughter years ago to, like, the Spanish flu. And she lived in this village, and she just wanted to, like, bring her daughter back to life. Well, she, you know, she was, like, mourning the death of her daughter. Alright, so you gotta open this lock, and the combination is right there. 748. I thought I shot you. Anyway, so she is, like, sad about her daughter dying, and she goes into this... What did I say, 748? My gosh, I have the memory of a goldfish. Oh, yeah, that was right. And she finds this big thing in the cave. Oh, I keep saying that. Derps, told you, goldfish. Anyway, so this thing, like, not only gives her clearly, like, immortality, but this thing you know, not only gives her these, like, superpowers or whatever, because she can live for years and years, but it also can, like, retain the consciousness of people. But, like, I don't understand. Oh, don't freak out here. Every time I do that, I think the tractor's gonna fall on me. Anyway, it can, like, absorb the consciousness of people, so she thinks that she can get her daughter's consciousness that has died and, like, bring it back. Into a vessel, which is why she wants Rose, who is your daughter. And, like, I get it even in, like, video game, you know, like, in worlds that aren't, you know, fictional worlds. I kind of understand her logic. But, like, first of all, there's so many questions. How does the thing... Whose consciousness does it absorb? Everyone's? Everyone who dies? Everyone in the world? Why, you know, like, I'm sure it wasn't just her daughter, and if it was, why did it just absorb her daughter? I think it says it absorbs, you know, consciousness of different people, so it's like... Is it just everyone in the world, their consciousness goes into this thing? And if not, like, is it just the people from this village? And also, if you're gonna put your daughter's consciousness into a vessel, how do you know to tell it to put your daughter's like, is there an instruction manual that came with this thing? Do you just go and order one consciousness, please, and then tell it your daughter's name? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Yes, I see that. Give me the key. Yes, thank you.
Damn it. Better see the Duke again.
So yeah, like, she has this plan to put her daughter's consciousness into this vessel, who is your daughter. But your daughter is obviously cut up, but doesn't matter, because, you know, whatever. They'll just bring her back with magic. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There's just too many questions. Like, they kind of explain some of it, but when you get right down to the how and the why, I feel like there's no answer. What I was saying earlier about Darth Vader, you know, like, it was a good plot line, and it makes sense. I mean, it's, you know, in the context with everything else, it's like, yeah, that could totally be his father.
If you truly wish to say...
But in this game, I feel like there's things that they added that were just like, oh, let's do this because it would be like a mind F, you know? Like, what if, you know, like in Back to the Future, like, what if Doc went into the future and he got killed, but someone revived him and brought him back, so it's not really Doc, but it's really Biff Tannen's, you know, descendant. It's like, that doesn't make any sense, and why would you do that? You know, it's like they just wrote it in for people to go, holy crap, that's crazy. But, like, why? What's the point of it? Another spoiler alert real quick is they reveal that Ethan died in Resident Evil 7, and that he's, like, his body's made up of mold. So, like, you see him die at the end of this game, his heart gets torn out, and he dies, but then he comes back because you can't kill him. So I'm like, holy crap, okay, so you can't kill him? That's crazy. And then 2 minutes later, he dies again, and then they say he's really dead. So you killed him to reveal that he actually can't die, but then to reveal, just kidding, he can die, and now we're done with it. What was the point of that? Seriously, what was the point of that? Maybe they're going to bring him back in a future game, but I just felt like the writing was just like they were throwing darts at a, you know, dartboard with different words written on it. You know, they had like a 10-year-old in there writing the plot, just making it up as they went along. I'm sorry, I love this game, but there's too many questions on the plot that don't make sense. Anyway, I'm going to end this video with this rant. We'll start here next time. Thanks for watching and listening to me rant. We'll see y'all later.